Yeah, it's on. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, my mask. I'm just kidding.
Okay. Good. We're gonna add. Okay, so we're gonna add one more text, which will be current player.
Noodle.
Dude, shut up.
A noodle.
Nude.
Noodle.
Shut up.
Bruh, just like. Bruh, you gotta plug in your speakers. You're dumb.
I'm not dumb.
What if I did this?
Don't do anything.
Plug the headphone jack.
Okay.
I'm just violating your mom's mouse pad.
Yeah, we've been on. Oh my god. Okay.
We're live streaming?
Yes, we've been live streaming.
Oh my gosh, hello.
Shut up.
If you don't know who this is, that's Noodle.
We don't do that here. We're not retarded. Like Jake at that one time.
Like who?
That weird guy.
What weird guy?
The midget.
Which midget? Oh, the one that goes to school?
Yeah, the one that goes to our school.
There's no feeling more intense than starting
There's two
over.
that goes to school. The one with the
If you
bee at
deleted
the
your
end and the
homework
bee.
the day before it was
Yeah.
due, as I have,
Which one is it?
or if you left your wallet
Fred's
at
last name.
home
Oh,
and you have to
yeah.
go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend
So, how
and
this
then
is
later
gonna work,
discovered
the second
that
we
they just
fall,
returned to their original view,
that will count as the next person's turn.
starting
And
over
whoever
is
gets the highest,
harder than starting up.
that will be their
If you're not
turn.
ready for that, like if you've
that'll-
already
they'll
had
be
a bad
the
day,
current leader.
then what you're about to
Oh.
go through might be
Okay,
too
I
much.
fell.
Okay,
Feel
so
free
I'd
to
like
go
point
away and
out the fact that you're the current leader. 'Cause you've been
Technically, yeah.
So, if you don't know, I got my name for a reason. Yeah, I've never played this game before.
That's technically the reason, I guess. Yeah, you could just say that that's the reason.
I'm also, like my name says.
So, I guess you're allowed to swear on this. Just don't say the N-word. That's the only rule I have here. Don't say the N-word. Noodle.
Noodle. Stubbs dough. Noodle. There we go. My name.
There you go.
Okay. Let's
Come
watch,
back. I'll be here.
Do I have to start back from the beginning?
Yeah, you can start there, yeah.
Is this the beginning?
I guess we can start, we'll
All right.
start.
Thanks for coming
where
with
we
me on
end.
this trip.
Yeah, we switched chairs.
I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. And
I
don't
have
worry,
big enough space.
I'll
I
save your
hate that
progress,
you're
always.
left-handed.
Even your
This gives
mistakes.
me extreme
You can
anger.
just change the.
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking.
Oh yeah.
The author of that game was Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products.
That doesn't count as
In a
falling,
certain
right?
way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its
Does that
time.
count as falling?
In it, your
It's like-
task is simply
like
to
if you actually
drag yourself
fall
up a
off.
mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor.
Bigger swing.
Oh my god. This
No
game-
amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
Should make it a bit easier. Keep trying to like move over just a second.
Yeah! Oh my god. This is gonna be really painful.
It is.
Like, honestly,
Especially when I switch turns, because then John, okay, then you're just gonna like, just gonna mess up. Oh, oh,
I got somewhere.
you did something. Okay, no, just yeah, that's good. Just swing yourself up.
I've watched like one YouTube video about this, and it was by no, it was like by Dante Gamer thing.
Oh, man, yeah. Did you play this?
I think so. Or at least he played a rip-off version.
Oh, not a rip-off version. Might have been.
I like this guy's wrists. The fact that they break every like 10 seconds. Eh. Eh. By the way, why is there
You're now at a height where it's considered falling.
not?
Like a, not big fall, but like a big fall.
How do I get to like this? Like, how do I get into this situation where I'm climbing
Okay.
a mountain with a hammer and a cauldron?
It's not falling, but it's like any farther than that.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Just not die.
Oh.
No! This guy has extreme body strength. Also, he's like really sunburned.
he is.
Why?
I don't know. He just got some nice nipples though.
Okay, you're talking about guys' nipples and we're like.
Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that
Is this
sense,
guy talking?
every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real.
It's the creator of the game.
Well, no, but is this guy supposed to be the?
The obstacles in Sexy
Agent
Hiking
of
are
the game.
unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely
Ben
frustrating.
Foddy is talking.
But I'm not sure Jazuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing.
Is this game called?
A funny thing happened to me as I was
Sexy
building this
Hiking was
mountain.
the original.
I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard.
This is called Getting Over.
But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt
Yeah,
like
you
my
said it's called
inability
Sexy.
to get past the
What
new
did you say it was
obstacle
called? Sexy
was my
Hiking?
fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to
Yeah,
climb
because that's
them,
the original version.
and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
That's not called, that's basically.
When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas. And that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock.
Big old rock.
And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
How do you get up there?
That's Fallen.
What?
Because you've never played this before, right?
I have not ever played this before. Gotta, like, suck it in, buddy. His upper body strength is amazing. Why did I just... His upper body strength is, like, absolutely brilliant.
I'm pretty sure this like isn't possible in real life.
I mean, if you were really, like, insanely ripped, maybe.
If you're insanely ripped, then you're incredibly fat.
What?
A lot of the ripped people are really big. You're not gonna see a ripped small person.
Farthest I've ever gotten? No!
That's Fallen.
What? I was about to say.
Oh, the rock.
That's a big rock, though. Be an absolute epic gamer.
Oh my god, you're actually insane.
I know, like, I'm actually a legit epic gamer. Let me smack this giant rock.
You don't make sex jokes though.
What?
No.
I'm just talking about rocks. I like lots of big rocks.
I like
Don't you like
big
to just-
rocks and I can't lie.
I like big books and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When I read a lot and I become a social introvert, but I'm not in video games a lot.
That's copyright.
What?
Actually, aren't parodies, aren't they like, can't sue?
Like, you can't call copyright on a parody if it's a parody of another song.
Like, Gangsta's Paradise. Oh, Gangsta's Paradise was a parody. And then yeah, it was. And then Weird Al made a parody of that. And then Coolio tried to sue him.
What was Gangsta's Paradise?
I forget what it was, but it was Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder?
Yeah.
Comment down below what the name of the song is if anybody knows that for some reason.
You know I have 0 viewers, right?
Don't be lonely.
And you
gotta-
can't comment on a live stream.
Well then, chat or do something. Anybody, say something. Anybody? So we're basically just making this and nobody's gonna watch it, right?
Kind of. I do get a few viewers. I think my most viewed video has like 50 views. Which is not bad.
Oh my god, this is annoying.
That's not good. You can give up at any time, by the way. I'm getting kind of bored of here.
Praise the holy hammer.
It's a holy hammer of Antioch.
That's not what it actually says, is it?
The holy hammer of Antioch. Yes, of course, the holy hammer of Antioch.
Isn't that copyrighted though?
No, the phrase isn't. I think you can copyright a phrase, but I feel like the phrase isn't copyrighted.
Oh yeah, it's the holy hammer of Antioch. Oh my god. I sound like a cat getting it. Aha!
It's gonna be so fun to edit
Why?
because it's gonna take forever.
Bruh, you need to, like, when I stop off at that area, you need to be like, we'll be right back. This sounds like a cat being ate. Dude. You know? Okay. Okay, so, oh yeah, you can't comment, but doesn't, like, every young child, like, have the humor of everyone in 2016? Like, I swear, like, they are everything 2016, like, Fortnite, or no, Fortnite. Dab, they do dabs, they... Why does it...
Are you okay?
It reminds me of the time I puked in social studies. Watching YouTube. Yulu.
You just lost a lot
You're
of
out.
progress.
Yep.
That's a
yep.
deep
But I
frustration.
did set
A
a new
real
record,
punch
so
in the
that's,
gut.
like,
Yeah, good
something.
point.
I am the
New
current
record.
leader. Okay, I just swap through. I beat you. Ooh, ooh. Wait, so here's the big thing. If you fall, but you're not all the way down, can I resume from where you fell to?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a big opportunity. So if you fall higher up, then that gives me a chance to get up higher past that one point that I can't get past. How many times have you played this game?
I'd say, probably like,
No, I mean completed played.
0.
How many times?
Oof. Sorry about that.
Okay, how about this? Once you get to the point. So how about this? Once you get to like.
I know
the
what's
tree,
considered a fall.
The tree. You know where the tree is, where he yells about the tree. You should be able to hammer things in. You know where you hammer it hard enough and it just starts to move in.
I normally am able to get past this part like 3 seconds.
Exactly, but I'm infecting you because I'm a dumb.
You can swear.
Oh, I can?
Yeah. Dumbass. If you don't want to swear, then I guess you don't have to swear, but you can swear. You're allowed to. That's the count.
Once you get past the tree,
Which one?
the tree where he starts talking about how the tree is like hard to get past. You know?
It's on.
No, the guy.
In the original game.
Yeah, no, the guy says it's hard to get past.
Benefati.
I don't memorize this game. I'm gonna eat some sour candies.
Don't. Or you can, but. Please don't overreact. We're not cringe here, I think.
You think that's the important part?
I showed you one of my videos, right?
Multiple.
Yeah. When was that? Was that at school somewhere? I forget when.
It was in ELA. It was like when we started the book project in ELA.
Oh yeah.
You even showed me your speedrun attempt at this game.
It wasn't this game.
Yes, it was. It was
Breath of the
speedrunning-
Wild.
No, it was speedrunning this. You showed me this. You quit.
No, that was Breath of the Wild.
No, it was this.
It was Breath of the
I
Wild.
saw you speedrunning this. You can check your videos. Seriously.
Let's prove you wrong real quick.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
we're taking a second. We're taking a second, guys.
Alright, hold on.
Oh, look at there's that Russian I was talking about. Let's go.
Hello, person. 420.
Oh, no, dude. I'm telling you, like they're not actual people. They're just spammers. It doesn't even count as a view.
Oh,
That's
really?